Hey guys, this is Dartimos with Dartimos Dominions. Welcome back to FeatherFall. This is episode 17. We're going into turn 28. Now, in the previous episode, we had tons of fun watching nothing happen. So, oh no, we got to watch the throne take. That was awesome. Yeah, we killed tons of guys, but we found no magic sites, and I was getting super upset because I was like, I want magic sites, and it wouldn't give me magic sites. But it's okay because we found four of them. And well, a pestilence is awesome because I think it gives our people like diseases or something, and I can't get diseases because I'm a demon. So we found a bronze pillar, an enchanted tower, and if I remember, those are really good. So we have run across like one PD. And what's interesting is that this is only like one or two PD, and this province has been his for a while, so he's only putting one or two province PD. I like six because it's less likely you're going to get the random event, but it isn't. I mean, I guess you could min max with the money and use that money elsewhere, but kind of one of those guys that if I can find a way to make dominions a little less tedious and having to like go back and fight other armies because they've random evented up and stuff like that, I'm gonna do that. So we got the Rusty Badlands, which let's go see it real quick. Yeah, we got this is the province that was next to Arcosafali. This is the one that he had just taken. So let's look into why I was given the Rusty Badlands. Okay, so the Rusty Badlands has three unique mages. We've got the Azure Mage, we've got the Azure Initiate, and we've got the Woodhenge Druid. Now, the Woodhenge Druid gives me nothing that my Nominari don't already give me, so that's kind of out the window. At this point, we cannot make a Onishugo, which would be very nice, and these guys, we have production areas elsewhere. Although, to be honest, not a very solid group of Sorcerer production. What I want to make instead is the Azure Mage. And I'm not going to go over why I want to make the Azure Mage, which is 2 water, instead of this Azure 1 Mage. That would be spoilers. And I want to be a surprise when you guys get to see what we're going to be doing with the Azure Mages, because it's kind of one of the things that makes us, makes or breaks our build that we started designing once we saw that the Azure Mages were in the Rusty Badlands. We are going to. We are building building on Master Gabor. So the land is 200. Pushing G, typing in 200. We're getting the guy here. And the reason that we're getting him here is that he's a water mage. Now I am bidding 100 gems. Brain, start working now, or I will poke you with a crayon. He is a water mage. This is a throne. If I can go here and I can find a water gem site, it's going to be really awesome. It's going to work really well with those water mages that we just got. Now, I really want really want to start expanding and starting to find some water mages. Oh man, I'm starting. This is getting rather recent here. I also, during one of my unexpected events was, oh, I got money because I mean, why not more money? And I got more money. And not only did I get more money, I got an Azure Mage. So I got a random Azure Mage like spawned right over here for me. Yay, that's awesome. Yomi, I got more money. That's right, guys. I got money and money and more money. I built 2 palisades, which we are now rocking. So the palisades here and the palisades here are now built. At this point, guys, it is turn 28. We have started searching everything. We have done a good job of getting our searching down. And if you see, our searching is going... I mean, I still have spots here and there, but it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 provinces. I've got about 5 Yomis, or Dionis running around. So I've got about 2 more turns worth of searching, and I can kind of do that during a war. So we're kind of starting to look for somebody to kill. And as such, we're gonna be starting to drop naps, guys. Okay, so okay. So at this point, we have started to talk about the we're starting to say that we're gonna drop our nap, and we've decided that we're going to kill Yomi. And I think it was either this turn or last turn that we dropped Nap with them, and because we need to start getting in on this war. Tianchi has gone to war with Fomoria, and word is they're getting slaughtered. So not only is Tianxi and Hina, or not only is Tianxi, or sorry, not only is Tianxi and Hinam getting or Baratos getting killed, but also Pan and Vanheim are also getting destroyed as well. So things are not going well with them. Now, what is going well is my research. We're up to 360 in just about 5 turns, which is great. We're still making Skull Mentors as fast as we possibly can. We're also making Rods of the Leper King. And you're like, oh my goodness, Rod of the Leper King, what's that? I hope. I hope you don't know what this is, because you should never use it. The reason that I'm making this is that if I want to make one of those, let me cast ritual spell. If I want to make one of those, jump. Why don't I do that? I think Banes. Yeah, if I want to make a Bane, it costs me 7 gems. If I want to make a Ghost General, it costs me 10 gems. Or I can just go in here and I can forge a Rod of the Leper, which gives me 50 undead command, and I can just give it to some poor guy that's going to eventually die of disease. And he can come around and pick up all of my little demons. Now, to my discredit, I haven't really been doing a good job of recruiting demons. I think that's one of the things that I have failed in. And I'm not sure which I want to do, is if I want to be collecting, or if I want more of these Onishigo so that I can get more demons, or if I want to focus on Naminari and get myself a whole bunch of research. And that's your 2 options here. You either got Naminari, which you can just put down a lab and they're super money efficient, or you can get the Onishigo, which are not money efficient, but that they kind of have more utility. But we've kind of gone with the research route, and it might just be because of the disciples. I really want to get construction 5 or construction 6, and if you see, I've gotten construction in 5 already. So at this point, I'm 4 turns away. And what we're starting to realize is that we might have accidentally called off this nap a little early. So either this turn or next turn, we're going to talk to Fomori and be like, "We're really sorry. We need peace." And the reason that we're going to do that, is that we want peace so we can utilize construction 6 for a couple turns, and build a couple of really good super combatants, and then go to town on their faces with construction 6 items. And what we told him was, like, we don't want a permanent one, but just know, like, it's not going to be a long one. But we know that you guys don't want to get hit. We don't want to hit you guys. So let's call another truce. And I think that might actually happen next turn. If I remember, there's like a troop buildup in Perenna before that happens. We're also kind of worried because, once again, Lanka looks like they're going to go to war with us yet again, which kind of stinks. They've taken this territory over here, which is fine. That's all part of the agreement. They've got the Earth Snake on our border, which is really frightening us. We have started to go through our conversations, and we're starting to realize that nowhere in our conversations did we agree to a NAP 3. It's not there. We looked. I mean, we are scourging these things, and we're realizing there's no NAP 3. And we're kind of going at this point to Mictolin, because I don't know this guy. I've never played with him in a game, and he seems like a cool guy, but I go to the guy that I played with, and so I go to this guy, and I keep telling him, like, do we have a NAP 3? Can we get a NAP 3? NAP 3, NAP 3, NAP 3. And he's calm silent. So I don't know what's going on at this point. So that's the end of this turn. I'm not going to make this turn much longer other than this. There are probably other things that are going on, but temples being built, and stuff like that. But I don't really want to. I don't want to. I don't want to make this longer than what it needs to be. So let's go on to turn something. Hold on. I need my notes. This is episode 8. I don't know, 18. Yeah. So let's well, what turn this is? Turn 28. Okay. So let's go on to turn 29. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit out of it. So turn 29. We have gotten World's Teeth Mountains from our friend, and we get to see a battle between Pan and Hinam. So Pan has what is a typical Pan small unit. I at some point I do need to release my EA Pan videos. EA Pan is super powerful. This unit is super awesome. My pan experience didn't go very well because I had a pretty greedy bless, but this should be they should munch these guys and crunch these guys. So let's see what pan chose as their bless. Come on in. Sorry guys, give me just a second. Hey Goober. You're fine. Okay, sorry, I got my son here. Okay, so they have their bless. We're gonna look at it. Hey, Con, you gotta say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Good job. Okay. I wonder if you guys can see it. Sorry, it's getting a little cold in here too because I have the window open, which is okay for me, but not for a sleeping child. Okay, so now onto something completely different. So let's look at their bless real quick. His bless is a blood surge, fortitude, attack skill 2, and I don't know if I agree with this bless again. You might as well go regen with you. If you're gonna go fortitude, why not go regen? I think that'd be a lot better. And not only that, but he's also working with Vanheim. And like blood surge isn't bad on any. I think blood surge is kind of one of those things that's it's always good. Attack skill 2 is good, but I don't know if fortitude's gonna do really well for any of their units. And so I mean they should be able to eat face here. Yeah, they eat face, but I'm not sure if I would agree with that, Bless, but you know, oh well. And he won, and he's doing well, and he's he's a major player at this point. So Kaz Depar, where's Kaz Depar? What is that? I didn't see this one. Oh, it's judging now. Okay, sorry guys. No, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. I forgot okay, so last turn we moved this guy into here and we were kind of worried about the air elementals. But I think this is the same dude that yeah, this is the same dude that went after the last one and did just fine. So we should just eat face just like we did last time. Right? Right? You will do well. You will not die. You did not look and see that my guy was not there on the map. Yeah, what does get me? Huh. Okay, oh man, that might have done it. Did I get anything? Nope, I'm still good. Okay, so this guy over here, by the way, is just raising skeletons. Like, that's the coolest thing you can do with all these gems. I guess, yeah, she's using gems to more efficiently raise skeletons. Yay! Okay, and once again, I have owned face. And sorry, I totally lied. You know, I do win here. So, I'm not gonna watch the rest of that. It's ridiculous. We won that one without a doubt. So 57 and nothing, but I do think something happened in that battle, in the real one. So we're gonna have to look at it. More population. Yay! More gems. Yay! Magic site has been found. Oh, shiny, and it looks like it's gonna be up. No, production. Never mind. That's gonna be trap. So once again, there's some site here. I don't even know if I ever do find it. I do need to find it eventually. And then we got Master Giver. So we did get the water mage, and he comes with a bunch of water gems too. That's kind of cool. At this point, we are rocking in gems, by the way, guys. We are up to 16, 20, 30, 45. 45 gems by turn 29. We're not worrying about any gems except for earth gems, because earth gems stink and they hate us and they refuse to stay around us. By the way, did I miss a major event? I feel like I've missed a major event. Did I? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Wait, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I just saw him. Okay, so, oh no, I think we did. Okay, so we've got the bag of air. We're searching this area for air gems. Yes, we are. And I don't think we're being successful. But, actually, it was my air gems. Air gems. Oh, we're being successful. Okay, we're not being successful in earth gems. And that kind of stinks because earth gems are kind of the bread and butter of your super combatant builds have at least some earth in it. It may not be an extensive amount of earth, but it is still a lot of earth. Um So let's look and see what we're building at this point. Skull Mentors, Owl Quills, Skull Mentors. We're once again pillaging the crap out of this place. I don't really need these Dominari building anymore. I would rather have tons and tons of demons. I know it is a waste of a laboratory, but at this point, I need these mountainous provinces to start pumping out as many demons as they can. And as you can see, this province has done a pretty good job. In addition, this province down here, I mean, look at all these guys. I think that those were all created just down here, or if not, like a good number of them were created down here. Now, if you see, we've got his Moloch down here, and that's kind of scary to me because this is I don't have enough to kill this Moloch down here, and I don't know how he got his Moloch down there. I thought he can't breathe underwater, so like this is kind of scary, and this is probably the point where we're like, dude, on second thought, why don't we go to peace again? It might be the next turn too. I don't know. I can't remember. Didn't write that note down, but I do have I do have some yeah. In fact, I'm moving these guys up to the front to get ready for the war. So let me see anything else that's of import here. Let's look on the global scene. Okay, so Mictlan looks like they're repositioning units. Pan has units on our border, it looks like, but I think that they're just fighting against Hinam and Femoria. And I think that's about it. Oh, okay. So we did get this province was relinquished to us, and the reason this one was that we have shamans, and shamans are going to give us astral access, and they're also going to give us a little bit more nature, but we don't really need it. So the astral will let us build like luck pendants and anti magic pendants, and it's going to give us some more crafting options. In addition, we're going to build a temple here so we can start making the lizards next turn. Okay, so we have created our first Azure Mage, and he's casting Voice of Aspu as much as he can. We're going to be doing that as much as we possibly can all over the place, just trying to get as many water gems, and we will run out of water gems, by the way. We're at 56 plus 4 per turn. That's not enough. My buddy, I think, is a little bit better off. In fact, we can go look at that real quick. Score graphs, gem income. His gem income is even higher than mine. So, you know, as many as I had, he has more. And it does help that if you see, like, water is kind of his deal, and so is nature too. And so is air and astral, and he's kind of hasn't searched my area as well. And to be fair, he doesn't get the raw number of his mages that I do. And his mages have been like they've also got to do blood searching or blood hunting duty. They've also got to do that. They also got to do. They also were on like attacking duty, and so they're finally getting to the point where they're going to be able to search out my territories. I'm pushing N like this is a real game. Once again, my PD is under control. Good job. And I start doing that so that I do it during the main games as well. We are still on enchantment 3, construction 3 to enchantment. We will be getting construction 6 in 2 turns. And on that, I'm going to continue and move on to turn 30. I'm gonna try to burn through these because I'm getting kind of bored with it going this slow. I don't want to burn through the entire series too fast because like I said, I'm just starting. I said last episode, I'm just starting to get my new series going right now, and I'd like to have a month between like making the episodes and posting them, or playing the episodes. Cause I like going back and seeing what I did before. Okay, so as you can see, site searching has gone full tilt. We found nothing. We found nothing. We found that's death gems, which is awesome. We found nothing. We found nothing. We found a quarry, which is earth, which is good. We found 3 sites, and they looked all earth-like. We found nothing, nothing, nothing. So, all in all, it was kind of not good. But here made up for it because it gave us 3 earth gems and 75 gold per turn. Oh, and by the way, this one gives us 3 earth gems if we claim it. So I'll be getting those Earth Gems from not Ulm, from Niflheim soon, hopefully. So turn 30. Okay. Other than that, nothing's happening. We're pillaging to make more money and to make more demons because we're starting to get ready to go to war. And this is the point where we go back to peace. Okay, so yeah, this is okay. So guys, we have gone back to peace. The nap 3 was supposed to end next turn, and we say, hey, why don't we go to peace? This is kind of scary. We don't want to go to war with you guys after all. The Moloch scared us as well, and we said, hey, why don't you turn around this giant army and go kill somebody else? We're gonna be fighting each other, and that's gonna end up being very bad for each other, or bad for us. And yeah, it they agree to it, and we go to peace. Now, if you see Victor's villain or the villains actually spawned here and took over this province, I'm not going to take this from him. It's not right for us to do that. Um, to me, that would be breaking Nap, even though like other people might not think it is. I think it is. We're trying to get ready with trying to move over and sneak some troops over at this point. But what we're looking at now is that okay, so I know what's going to happen in the next couple turns. I didn't sneak a look, but if you see, there's a lot of troop movement happening. Um, like these guys are going into here. Um, in oh no, okay, so this turn I told him that we're moving in here so we can attack. Um, because we're gonna sneak through here and then try to do like a sneak attack here. I don't know what's going on, guys. Let's actually move on to turn 31 and see what happens. And like I said, I'm getting bored at this point. Turn 31 is once again nothing has happened. Okay, just so you know, Pan has finally gotten Mother Oak, and let me just tell you, it's about time. Being on turn 30, I don't know why it didn't happen sooner. Okay, so we have summoned Shikomi. Now, I didn't hit this, and I probably should have, but I did pick up Conjuration 4. And Conjuration 4, oh no, I already gotten Conjuration 4, gives me Shikomi. And Shikomi are sacred with 2 attacks that are slashing, magic. They do a ton of damage, and if I get Strength of Giants on them, they can wreck even those big old giant guys. So we're looking to do Shikomi spam. Hey Goop. It looks like the war is still on. He came over, took this province back. And it looks like he actually. I wish I would have gotten a scout in there. It looks like he actually. What's the word? I think he air trapezed or cloud trapezed on there. Um. So we have gone to peace with Memoria, and we looked at. I mean, we scoured the logs, and there was no nap 3 anywhere with Mictlan or with Lanka. And so we decided, hey, since this is going to peace, why don't we do a quick war against Mictlan? Maybe we can knock him out really quickly so that we can go to war with these guys and with these guys at the same time. And be able to take another cap. And we think we can take them both at the same time because Construction 6 is now done. Now, what does that mean for us? Okay, so let's look into what's attacking Mictlan. Okay, and not only that, but we got to start looking at from this point on, guys. It's going to be a kind of a different series. This once we hit Construction 6, the game became very different. If you see, I stopped going up the enchantment tree, which is more of the undead tree. This is more of my death, and I started going up alteration because alteration has some pretty key spells such as Iron Skin and Temper Flesh. And what I started realizing is that the way to win as Yomi is to hit super combatants hard. And where I could Skella spam, I really want my Dione spells. So we have Mr. Jom. Sorry, Jom is Korean for dot. Mr. Jom is going to go into in blind expand into here. We are trying to make a safety net here. Um, so we're going to surround this army pretty much. What we're going to try and do, and I think he's going to try to take this province too. So when he comes in and takes one or attacks this and wins, we're going to see 1, 2, 3. These 3 provinces and then these 3 provinces are going to be ours. So the retreat options are going to be 2 friendly and 6 unfriendly, or maybe it's 7 unfriendly. So more than likely, if he stupidly retreats, which may happen, he's gonna stupidly retreat someplace bad, and we want to do that. We want to do a solid first strike on him. I have been building Mr. Hirofume is now geared out appropriately. We gave him this crappy shield, which was probably the weak point of this, and we don't have a good brand, which may be also a mistake. But we just realized, like, I think that it was literally this turn. I messaged my buddy and I said, "Why don't we attack Mictlan?" And he's like, "Wait, don't do we have a nap?" And we're going through, we're and like we were talking about it, and we were like, just double check, dude, search for nap and look for naps and try to find if we had a nap. And we both, I mean, we spent like probably about an hour looking for if we got a nap with them because we couldn't get an answer from them. And there's no naps. We don't have a nap. And so we're like, we could do this and we could knock them out. And so I pretty much got budget gear on this guy. Like this stuff I had actually been preparing, but like the Bane Blade I think came in an event. I know the Ice Aegis did because I would never build that. So those 2 are attacking there. We've got a bunch of goblins that I've been getting for free, and they're gonna attack this province. And like this is one of the parts where I could have been technically breaking nap, but I did get permission to go here. So instead of attacking like Mictlan, which may have been a jerk move because I attacked, like I was here last turn, so I'm just hitting Forest of the Lost. So I feel like I'm staying in spirit with the nap, or sorry, not breaking nap, but breaking this agreement, and not, because the agreement was that I was gonna go here and then attack here. And I feel like I'm kind of being, I'm not really attacking here, I'm attacking you, ha ha ha. And I didn't want to misuse this guy, so I made sure I attacked a territory that was adjacent with these guys. Um, in addition, I'm moving forward with guys here. What we're going to do is we're going to try to take over Mictlan's cap. There's no troops here. I don't know where his army is. I don't know if he has an army. So we're going to try to take Mictlan as fast as we possibly can. Again, this guy is moving forward. Sorry, guys. This guy's moving forward, and let's go over why I believe that Banes are a superior chassis for what is it for leadership. They get a +1 morale, and these guys have really crappy morale. And if you see, they get a squad morale bonus, and they on top of their 9, and that normally gives them 10 morale, and 10 morale is bearable. 9 morale is not. Now the problem is they're going to go back down to 9 when we go into unfriendly domain, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we'll be able to spread our domain into his capital. He's not spreading his domain very well. Mictlan needs to sacrifice their blood slaves in order to expand their domain, and I think he's got like hull scales anyway, so he wants my scales. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Okay, so we're moving everybody up. This big old stack is moving up, which has got a ton of troops. This big old stack is moving up, which has got a ton of troops. I don't know why we're not bringing these Shikomi with. Maybe they should have gone with. And then we're moving up some Dione. To get up. Now this guy's making okay, so let's go over our what we're going to be looking at from now on is what we're making in the way of items. Now, the Armor of Knights is a Construction 6 item that is a helmet, or sorry, that is is probably one of the most basic, oh, hold on. How did I just do this? Forge item. This is a high protection item that has a decent encumbrance that does not hurt our map movement very much. Compare that to the black steel plate, which is only 17. They're kind of a good comparison because this is a direct upgrade. If you're using black steel plate before, moving up to armor of knights is a direct upgrade. There's pretty much there's no difference between it other than the protection going up. And it's kind of the best thing we have. We don't need stone skin. We've already got stone skin being castable. Um, I mean, elemental armor. We're not worried about getting elemental down. I guess we could go with flying and more fear, but then it's got encumbrance 3, and I guess it's not encumbrance 3 isn't bad. Oh, it's got trample, which I really don't want to do. I want to be able to. I mean, trample. Maybe trample wouldn't be bad. I don't know. But I don't feel like this is a good set of armor, anyways. But everything that we were looking at just didn't look very good. So the next thing that we can very easily create is or not easily create, but that we're going to create is a Scatata Volturnius, and this thing it automatically casts Shocking Grasp, and what this does is let's see, Shocking Grasp. Okay, area of effect 1 person. So what it does is it AOE does damage to an area, and sometimes it causes them to get stunned. So it's kind of like an upgraded version of the Vine Shield, and it's a very good item, but it takes an air earth random to get it, and that's a kind of a rare matchup. We could do more charcoal shields, and then we also got vine shields. Okay, so helmets, we've got the good old horror helmet, but what we're going to be making is the horned helmet. The horned helmet gives us an extra attack. It also gives really good protection for a construction 1 or construction 2 item. It's kind of the best helmet that's out there. It gives us an extra attack, and we're going to be looking at that attack later. So just know that we're going to be making that. And there he is. She's the one making the horned helmet. Again, and then the big thing that we're doing from construction 6, we're getting lightless lanterns, and we're going to town with lightless lanterns. More shikomi, so we have more chaff, and this is really good chaff, like it's sacred chaff. We're literally getting 24 sacred units in 1 turn. Boots of the Messenger for reinvigoration, and just general map movement. And this is what we're making with the water mages. We're making something called a Sword of Swiftness. It has 2 attacks per turn, and we're gonna have our guys carrying around 2 of them. If you look at at the series picture, the picture actually has my character has 2 of these. If I remember correctly, I drew 2 of them on it, and these are the ones that we're going to be using, and it's going to give us 4 attacks per turn. Instead of using a brand, which kills an area of effect, we're going to be using these guys, which just straight up kills 4 guys. And we're going to go over why that's superior later and not now. This is one of the reasons why we wanted more time. We need to get the Swords of Swiftness, the Armor of Knights, and the I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the Swords of Swiftness and the Armor of Knights. The Skatata is not for my guys. It's for my partners. And we need more. We're gonna put on a. We're gonna do bracers of protection and girdle of might, and then the feet is also going to be a. Yep. Oh wait, hold on. We're not doing these yet. Okay. And then for the feet, we're going to be using boots of swiftness or boots of quickness. Which give us double attacks. And what this ends up doing is pretty awesome. And I'm not going to go into it this turn because I want to actually see this in combat so that I can explain what's going on. But this is where it starts, guys. And I'm glad I kind of pushed through this in a hurry. And I know this might have been boring. we're about to go to war with Mictlan. And we have Construction 6 online. And we have done a good job of site searching. We are continuing to site search. We are sending a bunch of research items to Niflheim, getting his research up and going. We're sending, oh, we already made this 2 Swords of Swiftness. We're giving those to Niflheim as well. And as well as a full set. In fact, this is a full set of gear right here. This is boots, accessory, helmet, and 2 swords. So we're gonna start seeing his shopping list as well. And that is the end of the episode. I am really looking forward to the next episode, guys, because that's when things get very, very interesting. That's when things get very, very fun, and we're gonna start seeing the gear in action. So I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.